Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Not Tonight, the pecan tart edition. That's right. I've had these pecan tarts, like butter tarts, in the old domicile for a little while now. Not for a little while, but they've been being purchased and supplied to the house every couple of weeks. I get this package of pecan tart, which coincidentally enough was my girlfriend in college's nickname, Pecan Tart. Oh, Peggy the Pecan Tart, we used to call her. Anyway, they're delicious, and I've been happily downing those lately, and I actually had just a little while ago, these nice little pecan tarts. Hit the spot. Job announcement. Notice New Year's Eve is on Monday. I'll be on first New Year ball. Jupe security only via bouncer. Okay, we kind of knew that was coming. That's no big surprise. No big surprise at all. I've got some coffee brewing in the background for my daily. Actually, it's my second round of daily caffeine dose. Yeah, we're getting super healthy here. We've got tons of time off. Yes. So what I've gathered from the last video, in case you missed it, go back and watch it. Spoiler alert, we had a little shift in the timeline. We're now on the first alternate universe timeline. We had one ending when I was not happy with the way it went, so we went back and corrected course a little bit. So now I'm going to be under the impression that I am locked in on this resistance timeline. Without them, I think we'll just end up bailing out. So if I don't do what they ask, I think we're gonna get either the same miserable ending or a slightly different version of an equally miserable ending. So I'm gonna be full all in with the resistance now, and we're going to try and do exactly what they want done. Agent Titmouse, I gotta live up to that name. It is time. The New Year's ball. The Scorpion has warned us. This is the big one. The identikit you have. It will allow you to identify the bomber. What? The bomber responsible for the King's Head is planning another false flag operation. Albion First intends to blow up their own ball and blame it on Euros. The Scorpion has been supplying you with clues. The identikit is the key. Use it to identify the bomber and give them this VIP token. It's a tracker. Give it to the bomber. You want me to work a job where a bomb is to go off. If we identify the bomber, we can minimize casualties. Right, now what's the best we can do? Okay. But I don't have the full kit. What did I miss? I wonder if it was one of the things. Shoot. Blue socks on a purple body thing there. And watch this. Everybody's going to be wearing this, and it's going to be the head that matters. I don't know. I'm so nervous. Wait, was I supposed to do that? Probably. Okay, so Jupe's here. We've got the ball. Okay. I think there's got to be a way. Maybe, decking out your flat maybe makes you more like a Brit, and maybe some of the dialogue would change. That would be kind of neat. 112. What a sight for sore eyes. New Year's Eve. What a wonderful year. I'll be on first winning the election. The rise of Jupe security and you Euros finally put in your place. You're nearly done. One more job and you can sling your bloody hook. What does that mean? Don't be late, okay? And don't wear any of those fancy clothes. Wear the standard issue Euro rags. Don't embarrass me. Okay. Really? We have to do that? Okay. You say so. See what we can do here. I don't know. Make no promises about identifying this bomber. Can you hear me shifting around in my chair here? Hope not. Britain alone, 1 year. Yep, this looks very familiar to the first. Ah, the Euro bouncer graces us with their presence. No rush. New Year's Eve ball. Only the most important event of the year. Well, get your things. Chop chop. No worky, no money. Understood, sir. Indeed. So it just needs today's stamp. Okay, and we're looking for this. We're looking for this. Over 18s. Okay, yeah, everyone's... That's not quite right. Okay. Golden ticket on Monday. I need ID. Blue with the yellow, I think, is the ticket on Monday. I think is the main thing. You don't have the blue socks necessary. I'm gonna give it to the first person that has these socks and this outfit. We're gonna look for that stamp too, or what? No, not quite. I don't imagine this is... Aha, okay, wait a second here. This could be her. What do we think? I think that's her. I think that's her. I hope to God that was her. We don't, without the head, we don't know. I mean, it's just a crapshoot. It could be any combination. Right? It could be. I've not seen anything else that is remotely similar. There's the explosion. I think we did it. I hope we did. Explosion at Albion first. Who's responsible? Minor casualties due to senior figure's late arrival. Bomber bouncer trial begins. Final strikes. Was resistance responsible? Well, we didn't give anybody a bomb. Royal Courts of Justice, London, New Year's Day. Malarna. These are all witnesses against me. The Zero stands accused of being an accessory to the Albion First bombing. So, who are... Oh, yes, this is all people coming back on me here. All my old... Yeah, I pleased most of them. I didn't help Malarna too much. I kept her out of the pubs. I don't know if that's good or bad. I did good for her. Dave, I think, would be okay. Harrison, probably. Jupe, I think, is a lost cause anyway. This Euro stands accused of being an accessory. Though from evidence and hearing the defendant's plea of conspiracy, we must consider their character. Please call the witnesses to the stand. Most generous, despite needing money, they made sure I got my Viklov's charity funds. Okay. Was cool. Never stopped me partying, even though I wasn't meant to be there. Wait, forget that. Mean-spirited. How often must that one have started at my disco? Stared at... Yeah, I didn't get him... I don't remember an opportunity to give him his medal. My savior freed me from the clutches of a blackmailer. Ridiculous. Found my ring for me. He's a top bloke, okay. Is the pride of the resistance. Nothing too small, nothing too big. I know how to act. The meanness of one is no act. What did I do to him? Due to selling me those drugs. It all comes down to Jupe. And paid all relevant taxes. Financial records show that at least most of their money was earned honestly. Purchased an illegal rhino head and displayed it with glee? Ignore the temptation of buying an illegal teddy bear. Refused all but essential London wall jobs. Appropriate clothing. Kept the social credit. High throughout October. Thank you. We have the evidence, and the phone lines for the people's vote are now closed. People's vote. Too true. It's Too close to home. As a certified good Euro, we will investigate your accusations of Albion first. Happy, court dismissed. I'm British. I'm as British as any of you bastards. In light of the Euro's character, the allegations against the government will be investigated. A moment, Officer Jupe. Did you say of Jupe Security? Yes, sir. Proud to serve, sir. I see. Yet our Mr. Galahad claims to have visited your office from an address on a pen, apparently. And what did he find there? Cheap Swedish furniture in total violation current import rules. Please, I was desperate. It was so affordable. Get this flat, pack-loving miscreant out of my sight. Strike his comments about the defendant from the record. So I'm done. I helped the resistance. I beat the game. Taverner facing allegations of conspiracy, vote tampering. Assistant Minister Jupe made Siberian ambassador. Harrison Pace gets new too. I don't know what I could have done for him. Minister for Agriculture revealed as Scorpion. So proud of my daughter. What? Citizen relocation blocks to be closed. And so a dark chapter comes to an end as the architects of Albion First, rotten prison, European exiles return to their home and the London Wall falls. All agree never to speak of this again. But what of the bouncer formerly known as 112? One final job awaits. The Not Tonight Victory Party, with a guest list of developer reprobates to congratulate you for your hard work. Let the developers in. We're almost positive you will not abuse this power. Huh? Oh my god. We seriously have to do a thing? Alright, Not Tonight Victory Party. Let the developers in? Question mark? Chinese translator. Can I come in? Oh my god. Sure. I also apologize, but hey, can I also come in? Yeah, go for it. Is this music gonna get me copyright stricken again? Language French translator. Yeah, whatever. Why translate it into French? Literally cannot exist without me. I'm seriously looking at the ID rather than reading the flavor text. What a moron I am. Artist, I made you. You gotta let me, well, of course. Here, boom, boom, in you go. Danda, I mean Alex, the Spanish translator. Get in there. Damien did all the audio. Definitely enjoyed the audio. Richard, the writer, yes, Richard was alright. Except you're gonna get me caught, not you, the audio guy. Creative director, bit late. Get in there, Tim. It's a clever way of doing the credits anyway, at least when there's so few credits. Thanks for playing. How come there's only 9? I needed 10 in. I didn't pass. Wah, wah, wah. Could I have sold them some drugs? That would have been hilarious. And there it is, Lucas Roper, the lead developer. Well, I mean, it's exactly as I had intended. Intended? I didn't intend. Exactly as I had expected. A lot of paths. I don't know if it's paths that I've missed. Different endings I've missed. I don't know. Challenge mode. Is this what was added? Is that what was added in the Halloween skins? I wonder if that's what was added in the that patch. Night preset easy. Medium. Impossible. Simply impossible. No time limit. Play until you fail. How long can you last? Set time limit. Go for a high score. Playlist of levels created by our community. Interesting. Yeah, don't do this because I'll get copyright stricken again. Not interested. I'm mostly curious honestly, about what I was supposed to do with Harrison Pace and Shannon. Shannon was an interesting one too. And the medal, I don't know. I remember getting that. It was Viclev's medal, but I don't remember. They didn't spoon feed me an opportunity to give him the medal. I wonder if one of the times that he came looking for a drink, I could have just given him the medal. That might have been an easy thing to fix that I just couldn't. Sounds like we got a decent ending though. Now that I think about it, I don't know if those other storylines lead to other endings, or if the other storylines just lead to a different outcome of that same ending format. I would imagine that if they went through the effort of doing that whole trial thing, there are different ways that could have gone. Honestly, it makes the game maybe a little bit too long for a replay. Maybe. I'm thinking if I got to go all the way back to the beginning and go through and not give away that pen to get a different response out of... Yeah, I don't remember what the advantage to giving the pen was. What did I get for that? I didn't have to do that to get that big chunk of cash after the first chapter. There's a big chunk of change that you get from the resistance, and it seems like you almost have to go through and help the resistance. I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion that there aren't as many divergent story endings as there were in Papers, Please. I think you're always going to end up at that trial, and it's just depending on how you pace it throughout that you see any variation. I think what you would have to do is not give the pen to Galahad and still keep your social credit and job accomplishments high enough that that you get Jupe's credit. Like if you probably want to max out that scale either way, right? Max it out to being bad or max it out to being good to get your two true sort of... I guess there's probably like 3 true endings, right? The one we got is the most average generic one. Maxed out good and maxed out bad are probably your 3 main sort of ending sources. You can have 2-player games coming soon. Interesting. If I had a friend, maybe, but I got no friends. There's 0 friends. Yeah, so great game, obviously. Love the music, even though it got me strikes or claims or whatever it is. The not bad ones. I just kept going on as business as usual. Probably will play it in my own time again someday, but most likely will never appear unless there's some kind of an update. But I'm rambling. You don't come here to hear me ramble. You come here for the sweet, sweet comments about my pixel infatuations. Ladies with capes, ladies with funky hair and bows, and killer knockout outfits. Until next time, thanks very much. See you soon.